All right, this is what's been happening the last week in the fox den. On March 1st, the skunk, the beautiful skunk with the really big tail, had been entered the fox den. Gone in, come out. There's the fox coming out, going in and out. And then there's the skunk coming and going again. This is that white skunk. So that was there again on March 1st, coming in, you know, late in the evening. That same one with a little bit of the stripe on the back, the white skunk. There's the coyote. I mean the fox. Comings and goings, comings and goings. But we had some other interesting visitors this month, which were kind of alarming. Let's see if we can get to them. We're still on the 2nd of March. See how many times it goes in and out during the evening. It's quite busy over there. We had mice hanging out in front of the den for about 4 hours one night. Let's see if we can get to our next guest. Brady, be quiet. Oh, there's the skunk coming back again. This looks like another one. This looks like the white skunk. It's possible it has that, you know, black stripe on the back, but maybe just another one coming. There's the fox in the morning at 6:47. That's usually when it returns to the den and stays in until, you know, it's dark. This is the 3rd. Oh, there's the little mice. You can see them just hanging out there. If I push the little play button down here, you just see the mice kind of coming and going. You can see the night light is pushing on their eyeballs, so you see the little eyeballs there. I thought that was a little bit unusual for it to be so close to the fox den, and never saw the fox find it. This is something else that looks like it might be going in the den. Let's see what this is. Oh no, it's still the mice. Okay, let me just go up here. I think this is the night we get our other crazy visitor. It's the mice for hours just hanging out there. I'm going to try to get through that. I think this might be when the next guest shows up. Nope, that's still the mice. There's the fox going out. In and out, in and out, in and out. Now we're getting a little bit nervous. It thinks something might be out there. This night it just hung out in front of the den, outside the den, but right there in front of the camera for quite some time. Now this might be where we see something interesting. I don't know if you can see the shadow. There's something on the outside of the fence there, and then fox comes out. Oops, goes in and out. Oh, now it's getting nervous. Oh, look, see what showed up? Yeah, a giant coyote. And the coyote is coming in for a look. This one you see the coyote nose coming in on the left, looking around. And then the coyote's on the outside of that fenced area where the den entrance is to, but he's looking at it. He puts his head through. He doesn't jump the fence though. Now the fox is back. So let's go back and see what the timing was of when the coyote was there. At 1:57 the coyote left, so at 3 o'clock the fox heads out. So the fox was in there when the coyote was in the area. All right, and then I'm going to keep going to last night, and the coyote returned. So here's the fox. I'm sorry to go so fast for you, but I'm just trying to get to the point where the coyote comes back, because last night the coyote came back and jumped the fence. Tried to get into the den. I didn't see the skunk for a couple days. I was kind of hoping the skunk maybe would be there to ward off the coyote, but I don't really want a coyote in my backyard, and it has to jump a 4-foot fence to even get into the backyard, and then jump this 4-foot fence again to get into the area behind the shed. The fox seems to be able to get in and out of there without a problem, but I didn't think the coyote would go in there, but it did. Sorry, there's like hundreds of pictures every night of this fox just hanging out there. Okay, we should be coming up to 3-7 last night. Fox is there at 1 o'clock. Fox goes in and out a couple times, like it comes back within like 30 seconds, which means it maybe notices that there's a strange scent around. And then right about now, the coyote shows up. Yep, here it is. Coyote shows up around 2:11. Let's see if I can play some of these little videos so you can see it moving around. Let's try to figure out how to get in there and what's in there. And the fox is out right now, thank goodness. And it's been there for about 2 minutes right now. I wondered if it was going to jump up on this box and get in that way, because I could probably move that box if that was the way it got in. I really don't want it to get the fox. I don't mind having a fox friend, but I don't really want a coyote friend. Okay, pretty soon he's going to hop the fence. I didn't actually see it hop the fence. I think it was right around now, so that still makes me think maybe it climbed up on top of that box, but it wouldn't have the box to get out, so it obviously it might just be backing up to get ready to jump. Because now it's in, see? So I wonder if it just backed up and then took a leap. Now it's in, and it's in for, like 20 minutes. It's in here trying to get into the fox den, keeps digging, and this might be where it's trying to dig. There's lights that go on with the camera that I thought it might deter the coyote, but it doesn't seem to care. It's trying to get by this fencing, which maybe helped it not get in there, but I don't think it's that big of a crawl space under there. Maybe the coyote wouldn't even fit. And I don't think there's babies in there, so I don't know what it would get unless the fox was in there. But I was reading about foxes, and evidently foxes and coyotes don't really eat fox, but they will kill them, and the reason they kill them is they think they're taking their food source. So they also could be just wondering if there's a den available. Maybe this one wants the den. I was thinking it might be a nice place to have its puppies, but I certainly don't want coyote puppies in my backyard, so I have to watch it carefully, make sure it doesn't get under there, and try to dissuade it. I'm going to put bells on it today. You can see it's been there for a while. It's now 2:28. I think it stays all the way till 2:40 before it leaves. Keeps trying to get in. Look how big it is. It's crazy. Looks like Linda's dog Juno across the street. She's got a giant shepherd. But you can see how much bigger it is than the fox, because we saw a lot of fox pictures earlier. And oh, I guess that was the last picture I had. I thought I had another one. There is a picture at 2:40 where the fox goes back into the den, but this was about the time that the coyote left. And then I did have another picture, I don't know where it is, with the fox going back in at 2:40 in the morning and never came back out again.